Welcome, people, back to the Recognize Him series where we're focused on bad habits. Today's bad habit: toxic friends. Yep, toxic friends. Now, I know that some of us, we love our friends. We cannot imagine our life without our friends. Some of our friends, they come through for us time and time again. They're tested, we can call them up at a moment's notice and they're there for us. And that's a great thing to have a friend that's really there for you, that's really in your corner, that really wants to see you do and be your best. However, on the flip side of that, we have some friends, well, they're toxic. We're just gonna go ahead and say that they're toxic. They have some negative traits, they have some negative behaviors, they have some things that they do that we know they shouldn't do, but they do them anyway. And so if your man has toxic friends, that is a problem. Because again, these friends, they are around him, they are part of his group, a part of the people that he likes to share his downtime with. And anything that he likes to do, he's going to want to continue to do. So if you notice that your man has toxic friends, friends that engage in negative behaviors, they have negative attitudes, negative mindsets, they're always getting into something that they shouldn't be getting into, they may have trouble with being in the law, have trouble with law enforcement, and the list can go on and on and on. There are a number of traits and behaviors that we know that are toxic, so I'm not going to get into all of that because I'm quite sure you already know that. But again, pay attention to the toxic behaviors, attitudes, and traits, because if you are in a relationship with this man and that's part of his norm, part of his day of being around toxic people, there's no way that he's not going to bring those negative traits and behaviors back to you. That it's a part of his norm, that's a part of his day, that's a part of his mindset. It is affecting him even if he does not know that it's affecting him, because his friends are influencing him. Even your friends, when you think about your friends, you can use yourself for an example. When you're with them, you are doing things with them, you're engaged in activities with them that you all enjoy. So you can best believe if your man has toxic friends and they're engaged in things that they shouldn't be engaged in, your man is not just sitting there watching them do the wrong thing. Most likely he too is engaging in toxic behavior, attitudes, and thoughts. So keep that in mind, because again, you cannot grow and build a relationship when the two of you are not on one accord. I highly recommend that you talk to him about his toxic friends if you can identify that and point out specific things and traits and behaviors that they do. Because again, if you're just coming to this man and you're telling him about his friends and you have nothing to support the reason why you feel that these people are toxic and that they are not a good influence on him, or that he needs to limit the amount of time and how close he is to them, he's not going to want to hear that. He's not going to want to hear anything you have to say, because he's accustomed to being around these people. And whether you like it or not, you cannot change his friends. He has to be willing to set boundaries in place to show his friends that you have a priority over them, that he sees growing and building a relationship with you as number one. And if he's not willing to put those boundaries in place, well, he's made his choice. And really, there's not too much you can do about that if he's not willing to tell these people that they need to take a back seat. And that's just the way that goes. Now, as always, ladies, I end with a quote. And today's quote is this: although you can't see it, when you look in the mirror, your mind, just like the rest of your body, needs exercise. So it's up to you to be mindful of what you expose your ears and eyes to, and of who you allow into your life. And as always, I'm Coach Sam telling you, ladies, 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you could change your life. So go ahead and do something life-changing now.